Just giving it some thought. Just been thinking about it. Just been racking my mind, wondering different things. I'm gonna push through it. I feel like I don't want to do this today, but not to the point where I won't. So I'm gonna. I'm only gonna do the arena though. I'm not doing the quests anymore. Not with what happened last time. Anyway. I gotta try out different guns though. Different weapons, just to see what they're like. I really should start at the bottom. But I guess it doesn't make a whole lot of difference. You should start with a... not the... well, yeah, I have tried the first weapon and it's not that strong, so maybe not. There are certain things that I can't equip because they weigh too much, though. I don't remember how to play. Oh, this does not lock on from... It is a shotgun type of blast. That's neat. Does a bunch of damage when you hit somebody with all of it. Oh, is he behind me now? Oops. We gotta move those buttons around. And that they try to get behind me. Gonna have a tough time learning how to get behind me now, huh? No. You are dead, sir. Stop. There we go. Wow, my this weapon brings me really close to overheating. When you look at how my red bar of my energy is like halfway up to it. See, look at that. It's almost to the H, I guess. Full, half empty. Yeah. So that's a neat weapon. Kind of a shotgun, but also energy blast. Although it does some nasty stuff with my energy bar. A weapon probably too heavy for me. No, I'll choose my weapon first. So that was this one. What I'm gonna do... no equipment. So this one's the starting one. Ow, that weighs a lot. Not as much as some of the rest of them. I haven't tried this one yet. So I'm gonna try this one. What about these optional parts? What can I do? Oh, it gives me a description. Okay, adds missile indicator to radar. Uh-huh. Missile lock-on interference device. Okay. Yeah, see, that seems useful. It's not just jamming their radar like it might on two-player. It jams their missiles. Automatic missile launcher, although it didn't seem to actually do that. Decreases impact shock. So not armor, but like extra defense against physical bullets or something. Increases energy output. Oh, neat. Decreases projectile damage. No, that one decreases projectile damage. Well, impact shock. Is that landing then? Shell screen. Decreases projectile damage, decreases energy damage, increases energy weapon recharge. Oh. Increases energy weapon power. And that's good. I like that. Cuts weapon energy needed by half. Oh. See, these things are very useful. Increasing damage and recharge and things like that. Also, the decreasing of the damage. This requires 5 slots. I have 17 usable. Cuts needed. Energy weapon power. I don't need the recharge. Or the damage. Increases energy output. Don't need that. Decreases impact shock. I'm not really sure what that does. Lock-on interference. They don't seem to have a weight. So it's all just about having the slots. And I could have equipped more if, you know, I needed them. So getting those optional parts is actually apparently really important to do. I'm not going to put a back part on. Just trying these weapons one at a time. One at a time. Okay, so this guy has guns for arms and chicken legs. Not a bad combo, and he's got the radar head. Like I said, not a bad combo. If I was ever going to experiment. I feel like the guns for arms things really goes well with the, like the tank legs, the tracks. And I had a build like that in Armored Core 2. Okay, mister. I like this gun that I can just hold it down forever, but it doesn't deal a ton of damage. Sir, I realize that you want to get behind me and give me a back rub, as per the description on this video. But I can't let you. I can't. Think he's out of ammunition? He hit me with enough to destroy me, that's for sure. I like this. I like just doing this. I'm not close enough, though. There we go. Nope. Caused him to do other things. Yeah! Eat it! Trying to get behind me. That's all they ever want to do. So I have the thumbnail for the thing that I'm playing after this game, which will probably start next week. If I want to play stuff. If I want to stream next week. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream next week. But the next game is Army-Men. There might be 2 Army-Men games. It might be Army-Men and Sarge's Heroes. I'm not entirely sure if I picked both of them or just one of the Army-Men games. And I'm also a lot more familiar with the N64 version, so it's gonna be rough. Okay. Tank. Since I'm not using my sword, though, I might just not have my sword. Yeah, I don't want to have my sword. But what if I switch to gun arms? Okay, what is this? It's pretty much the same thing, but with more power, I think. So this one, yeah, it's just more power. This one, very rapid fire. You could just expend all of your ammo, I guess, in one spurt. These are going to be practically the same thing. They just weigh more and have more power. Well, if they're going to be the same thing, then I should probably just skip to this. See how much damage this does. I'll do missiles and stuff later. Actually, I think there are missile arms. I think. That would be neat. Pretty much anything that, you know, because I have the infinite ammo, anything that lets me win these faster is what I'll stop with. But I can really try out some builds here, really see what these things do and what they are. Ow. What happened to my jammer? Oh. Oh my. Oh. This is a fun thing. And it has 1,000 ammo normally. Yeah, this is something. This would be worth it, except that, you know, it would cost you a bunch of money from refilling your ammunition. Sorry, Mr. Tank Tracks, you actually can't go around me like everyone else can. You're too slow. Well, actually, great for the arena because you don't pay for ammo in the arena. For 1,000 bullets? Maybe not great for later fights where... But definitely if somebody moves slow enough that you can just fire into them. I like fighting those tanks. Tank tracks. They might turn fast. Oops. Neptune. Yeah, he's a fast mover right there. Walks fast. Okay. What's next? I don't even know. I don't know what this is. I really don't know what this is. I'm very curious. What is it, a crossbow? Except energy? Well, it better not fail me, because that would be extremely disappointing. Go! Oops, wrong button. What? It's another shotgun. It's another energy shotgun. It does tiny bit more damage than the other one, I think. Okay, remember he's a fast walker, but he's not actually walking right now. What was I gonna say? I mean, I'm just getting hit by every one of his bullets for no reason. Doing it for the fun of it. Okay, energy shotgun. It's a little bit harder to justify using something like that. Maybe in missions where you're fighting little drones and stuff that walk around, or something that's flying in the air and kind of difficult to hit, so you have that spread, easier or higher probability of hitting them. But for this, it's like I need to deal damage, and some of those are just missing. This one, big guy, lots of armor, uses a sniper. Great. I think I'm using a sniper against him now. Right? I got my money back. Bought everything. This really is the most efficient way to unlock a bunch of stuff so that you can, you know, play the actual missions. I wonder, though, would I lose money if I lose one of these fights? Because if not, that would be even more incentive to just do the arena for a while. Because if you win, it's just free. You just get free money. Alright. All snipers are going to be pretty much the same. That's a shotgun. Like, that was just a straight shotgun. This one has a scope on it. Expends more energy, but it's lighter weight. You know what? I'll use them both then. Maybe it's not a sniper. Maybe it's just a rifle. I don't know. It's what he's using. I'll use his own weapon against him. Show him how it's really done by being the only one that can actually damage the other person. It's fine. No, wrong button. Okay, he's just using missiles right now, I think. Whoa! What happened? You know what? Not a lot of damage. It's pretty easy to avoid if you know what you're doing, which I don't. Sir, your weapon of choice isn't that great. Get behind me, I dare you. He does not jump into the air, so I'm gonna aim down. Whoa! Camera. What is this, Dark Souls 3? Or are you out of ammo, sir? You only had 80 shots. Yes, stay in the corner! No! And I don't have any other weapon, so I have to beat him with this stinking thing. It doesn't even deal 100 damage to this guy. And he's probably got a lot of defensive stuff on, but not even 100. So it went from 187 to 99 on a shot. Some of those are missing. Just get in a corner, sir. Couple more hits and you're gone. There we go. Not a fan of that one. More energy output, though. Maybe it has a longer range. Heavier, more energy. I say output. I should mean consumption. More energy consumption. Change view. I can see from his view what he's doing. Those are some good boosters. Look at that, just gliding along the ground. I tend to get lifted into the air. Yeah, he can't aim at me there. That's neat. Because I move faster than he's turning. Or he's not turning, he's just trying to get me with strafe. Interesting. What's even more interesting is the replay is not a replay. It apparently logs all of your actions and then just does them again with you having control over the camera or being able to move the camera to different places. Because as soon as I hit, like, done, everybody just goes like... Just put their hands down, which is not something that happened during the fight. I would not have expected that as being how that was handled. All right, well, I'll see what's different about this one. You know what? No. I'm going to put a back weapon on. Just... in case I need some extra damage. Against this thing. Trick or treat? Where's your face, sir? Oh, is the back weapon the only weapon he has? Well, it better not be missiles because I have a jammer. I have a way of stopping missiles from hitting me. My foot room is very limiting. Ooh. I like this. Does some good damage, has a good explosion. It only has 60 ammo normally. The projectile speed's kind of slow. Sir, did you run out of ammunition? No, you did not. Oh! Ah! Oh! Yes! No. Okay, I'm not gonna spend all my time trying to get him stuck in a corner so I can shoot him. Feel like if all 60 of these hit him, I would win. Because he's not willing to shoot me unless I stand still. That would be a fight that I would win. Yeah, okay, well. Maybe he's been shooting at me this entire time and I didn't notice because I have the jammer. Oh, see, there he goes. All right. Okay, missile lock-on is a bit harder. Well, it wouldn't have been there. I think when he notices that I'm using my missiles, he tries to get out of the way. A little bit more. He has the same arms as me. Yeah, he was trying to lock onto me with missiles, but that jammer was stopping him. He can't even look at me. What is his targeting system? Look at that range. How do you have basically the entire screen covered with your targeting system? I should try out different targeting systems. Or that could be specific to the weapon, too. What's next? Tank treads and a shotgun. Well, guess what, Mr. Shotgun? I, too, have Mr. Shotgun. Oops. I want to look at something else here. I don't know what this is, but I'll try it. I need... Is there a way... I wanted to see if there was a way to read a description of all of my parts, including the weapons, not just the optional parts, which was very helpful that there was a description of those things. My game is at 0 frames per second. Because nothing is happening. It just paused on that single frame. Alright, Icarus. And Icarus, that's the name why I was thinking Icor was Icor. Because that's the spelling. IC. Except it was ICO. It's difference. Icor. I don't know. Man, I want that targeting system now. What weapon was that? Alright, I see what you're doing there. That's neat. It's not a shotgun. Can you stop hitting me with it, though? No. Okay, I mean, yes. Let me just stay up here for a second. Let me break the ceiling. You jerk. Where did you come from? Man, once he locks onto you, he has locked onto you. I can see why people try to get behind you. Well, I'll tell you what. Oh, this one can lock on 2 missiles that don't deal a bunch of damage, apparently. Well, 300 when they both hit. Okay, he just ran out of ammo. I'm about to run out of missiles. That's fine. This has a very narrow targeting window. Oh, I was out of range. That's why he wasn't shooting. Wouldn't have expected. He was out of ammo finally. But I'll never be out of ammo except for my back weapon. Which means I can't rely on having back weapons without a sword or something. Can't be like, I'm going to do this only with all back weapons. Look at his targeting system. Besides distance, because of the weapon itself, he has no limit. It's a 16-9. How do they have that? I have the most expensive targeting system and it's not good enough. Maybe it locks on better, faster, something? I don't know. What was that? Was that a targeting system? Okay, we got legs and gun arms and radar again. It might be that. It could be that too, because I know the up and down one gives me a good view this way, but with 3 extra things. So I'm gonna try this, see if it gives me better targeting. Why do I keep backing out? Did I get boosters? Was it a back weapon? Hang on. Quickly before I forget what it looked like. Well, that was new, I think. Was that it? I think I forgot what it looked like. Well, oh, I can't. It weighs too much. Well, hold on. Whatever. The targeting system increased in weight too. What if, actually... Those are very lightweight arms. Is there... There isn't. These are the best. Yeah, they're the best legs I can get for this build. Best arms I can get for that build too, because they're strong and lightweight. Oh well. Just trying out weapons, that's all I need to do. Also probably pay more attention to what I'm being awarded when I get a new part. Because I don't know what it was. This chair makes too much noise. It's better. Oh, this no, this is bad. What am I doing? Sir, calm down. Sir, calm down. Sir? I do not like this targeting system. It's very bad. Not really a fan of this weapon either. It practically instantly locks on though. If I can lock on at all. Sir? Sir, stop. Trap him! Oh. Trapped! Take this! Does a bunch of damage. 900, it does about 500 damage per hit. Terrible targeting system. Oh, I switched to that. Thinking, well, maybe this was it. Maybe this was a good one. Nope, it wasn't. Yeah. So what? Ooh. Fancy. Like that look. I like that color scheme. It's more inventive than black and red. I don't think I'll be able to wield this one. Yeah, my little energy guns that I've been using before. I didn't get to use this one, did I? I don't think so. Why did I do that? I need to look at my targeting system. So I skipped this thing because it seems like just a lower version of this, but it may not be. So I'm going to try it. Not going to worry about a back weapon right now. I might have to switch to treads once I do some of the really heavy stuff. Because I also want to try out the back weapons. I want to see all the different missiles and things. And I don't have infinite ammo for those, so I also need to carry a normal weapon with me. Probably whatever lightest weight. Okay, this targeting system's bad too. Well, I mean, it's not good. Sir? I cannot see. What am I doing? I'm shooting... What is this, the Moon Ranker? What is this, Dark Souls the Moon Ranker? Does about 400 damage per hit. It's pretty good. That's 100 shots. It's got an okay speed. I think it's, wow, that was quick. I think it's about as fast as that other sniper thing that I was using, that rifle with the scope on the top. Oh, that's right. He's got gun arms and he's got 2 of them, so he's just blasting me a ton. Then he ran out of energy. Interesting placement on those boosters with that giant core. See, then he just puts his arms down. His arms as in the armaments that he has. Everyone has a right to put a pair of bear arms on their wall. Everyone. Even nobody. Oh, boy, look at that. He has the explosion things. I don't need mobility. Who needs mobility? I do need radar, though. I'm gonna try some stuff. What's we got going here? I don't need armor, that's for sure. So if I go with the lightest weight core, or the heaviest core, actually, because it also has a weight limit of its own. Here, I'm gonna go with that. I guess the arms themselves should be lightweight. I'm not doing gun arms yet. Or missile arms. Weight 1,228. 1054. 905. 14, 16, 2000, 17, 853. Yeah, these are the lightest weight. These are pretty much the best arms that I could get. Okay. Just the first tread version puts me back underweight. But I'm looking for... Ooh. Wow, these are really good. 8,000 pounds or whatever, 8,000 numbers that it can hold. They are the best for total weight. Unequip the booster. Okay. That's fine. All right, gonna try this. I can't do boosters, but I can put in back weapons now. And I can have some very heavy back weapons. I don't know what those are, but I'm going to equip them and find out. And I'm going to equip whatever this is. I am tank now. He's a tank now. He's a tank now. He's a tank now. He's a tank now. Hey, everybody! He's a tank now. Why do I even have money? I don't need it. You think I need money anymore for any reason? Hey, you know what comes out tomorrow on my channel? This channel right here that you're watching? Hogwarts Legacy. Because it's a very special thing. I could have put it on a premiere, but I hate premieres. I want to hear what you have to think about it. I want to talk about it too. The excruciating pain it is to take a video game and remove all the gameplay aspects of it and try to make a movie out of it. I found it! This is the targeting system. Look at this. This is enormously useful. So is this gun. Look at that. Okay. Whoa. So are these missiles. Wait, no they're not. They're not even hitting him. Okay, those hit. I am just a sitting duck. There's nothing I can do about him hitting me. I like these missiles, but my goodness. They do not hit very often. This gun, though, this is something. This is a rifle. This is not a sniper rifle. It's just an assault rifle. Look at that. It didn't do a whole lot of damage, but it shoots fast and is very accurate. It's a high fire rate. A high projectile speed. How much ammo did it have? 200? Wow. I feel like you'd go through those really fast, too. But yes, this is the targeting system. This is the one. The one you should go for. Not the most expensive one. Probably weighs a lot more than some of the others. Just trying out parts. One did really well. Maybe it was just that particular fighter, but they did not seem to try to get behind me, which is good, because be extremely difficult to fight them if they were behind me, and I can't turn or move. All right. What's next? What is this? This is a weapon that I got awarded, I think. Maybe. So I want to take a step down. A lot more missiles on this one. Yeah. All right, mister. So far, that assault rifle is probably my favorite. Even over the shotgun stuff and whatever the like the submachine gun thing was. Look, still 16-9. Oh, I gotta try these out. Okay. Very good lock-on for these missiles. Although, if they don't fly into the air, hold on. Because they seem to be hitting the ground more than anything. This isn't very accurate. Does good damage, but I prefer that assault rifle thing. So far. I don't like these missiles. They hit the ground too much. It's like that spell in Elden Ring. It's like you get this really good long range, you charge up like the magic arrow. And then they're like, what if you could shoot 5 arrows, but 2 of them hit the ground? I guess you're shooting 3 arrows, dealing less damage. It's like, what, do I have to be in the air to use this? Am I supposed to be on horseback shooting upward? It's a very specific thing that you have me doing here. Attack Hawk. All right. I tried out this thing, which I think was a shotgun. Laser. That was the first one that I had tried. So that's shotgun laser. It looks like this thing is the best weapon that I've got so far. Besides maybe this one. No, this one right here. Besides maybe this. Like I said, you can go through your ammo very quickly with this one. Maybe not so much with this other one. Why do I keep backing out? All right, what's this? Equip impossible. Impossible. You want to tell me how it's impossible? Because I don't know. Is it because of the treads? Might be because of the treads. I don't know what these are. But okay. At this point, I'm just trying out back weapons. Oh, you know what might work here? Since I'm doing that, I'll see if there's any other legs that I could use that can hold this weight. Yes. Okay. I'll use these legs. It put my boosters back on, but it put on different boosters. There we go. That is the gun I'm using from now on. It's beautiful. I'm not sure though if it's an energy weapon or not. I wasn't paying attention to its name to tell whether it was energy. But if it's an energy weapon, then I would say great. But because I don't have to buy anything, it's okay. If it, you know, if it costs ammunition instead of just refill. But you got to get to that point first. You got to get to the point where spending money on ammo doesn't affect you. And because it's like, okay, you're not looking for any other weapon, get this weapon. You don't have to worry about buying different weapons and trying them out. That kind of situation is where I'd be okay with it. Plus, it's got this really good targeting system. Like, it's huge with this weapon. Hey, didn't I switch? I don't know what's on my back, but I can't use it. What is this thing on my back that I can't switch to? You can't escape my aim. Look at this. It covers the entire screen. Okay, you escaped my aim. Congratulations. But I can just do this. So what now? This build is a lot more fun, I'll tell you that. Except for my back weapon. I don't lift into the air because I weigh too much for that. So it's nice that I got the maneuver. Oh, weapon arms. That's right. I forgot about that. I should be doing different weapon arms. So I'm not done with my weapons. The downside of having weapon arms, no sword in case you run out of ammo. Death Leader. Okay. It's got miniature back missile launcher thing, which is already giant anyway. Yeah, I don't know what that is. This is probably similar to whatever. That's a radar. RXA. Are they all radars? Is that what I was equipping? This isn't a radar, is it? It's huge. Wait, hold on. I backed out again. I can equip whatever these are now. There's no real explanation as to why I can't equip those still. Okay, don't. There we go. All right. Trying out gun arms. It looks funny. I hope they work well. Death Leader! Death Leader! He's a leader of death. A full liter. You know how you have like a liter of Drano? That's a liter of death. Ooh, neat. Kind of a shotgun-like machine gun. And what's this? What's this thing on my back? I can't use it, whatever it is. It's, I guess, an automatic thing. I don't know. I really would like to know what these are. I need explanations for what they do. I haven't cracked the code yet. Those arms are okay. Not great. Again, that's an ammo thing. I still prefer the green rifle. He's going with arms. Heavy arms. Now these arms. RZ. So everything with R might just be a radar type thing. But this isn't R, this is WC. So that's curious. That could be a railgun type thing. Okay. Still equip it because I have these super heavy duty legs. Yeah. All right, Spike. All right, Spike, let's do this. Well, come on, Spike. What do you expect? You think they were just gonna lay over? Or you think they were just gonna lie down and let you beat them up? Be realistic, Spike. Laser cannon is what it is. I'm gonna let him tire himself out first. I have no targeting. Oh, here we go. What? Uh-huh. Does nearly 1,000 damage. What about these? Ooh, that is That is nice. It has 300 capacity. I believe those were energy weapons, and they blasted him away. Just melted him. The laser cannon's fun, too. Just a giant explosion. I don't need to watch the replay. Okay, you know what? Those gun arms seem pretty good. High ammo capacity. I didn't really get the sense of the projectile speed, though, because I was doing it in a short range. I got ahead! Brutus backstab. Really? You called your thing backstab? Gee, I wonder what his strategy is. Is it to stab me in the back? Alright, so that's a laser cannon WC. I'm guessing that's the same thing. WC, these are all laser weapons. Although they do look like they have... Maybe not this one. It might not be a giant explosion. Why did I do that? AWGT, comparable... It's like this or that green weapon. Depends on if I want a sword or not. And how much they weigh. Compared to having the weapon, the other arms, and the sword. So I think this would be a lot lighter weight. It might be the best option out there. I'm not going to do the math. But now I'm on to these. Let's see. Well, AW, which is probably arm weapon, and then you got machine gun, MG. You've got GT. I don't know, but it could be energy weapon of some kind. Now I've got RF. Could be a railgun type situation. I like a good railgun. I hope they actually do have some sort of railgun situation. I like something that magnetically charges a projectile and sends it through things. It's like seeing a piece of straw go through a tree. Not that I've seen that, I'm just saying. Oh. Oh. Already not a fan. Oh, and the cannon's gonna be basically the same thing. Sir? 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 Sir, I need to... Sir, I need to shoot you with a cannon. Sir, where are you at? You're in the air? I need you to... I'm gonna have to wait for him to run out of ammunition. He's too fast. He just flies all the time. He won't get in my view. Wait. Oh, he took off. Well, I at least fired it. It's a shotgun situation. Well, if he's gonna be in the air the whole time, what if I just... You can't get behind me that way. Am I on the wrong weapon? I was. I want to try this out. Okay. It's having some trouble there. Well, that's not working. It's mostly just this guy's mobility that's really making this difficult. I don't like these arms, that's for sure. They shoot missiles, so whatever that code was that I was talking about, that's missile code. So it's not railgun. I didn't mean to go up. The back weapon's not worth it because I can't move and aim. The other one was worth it because if they got close to you, it caused a big enough explosion that you could still hit them just by shooting the ground. However, you will blow yourself up too. Please get blown up. Oh, I hit him. It is possible. Whoop. Both of these weapons, terrible combination for a fight. Not unless they were on tracks or something. I love that music. I gotta look for the Armored Core PS1 soundtrack. He's got a radar back thing, the dual missile back thing. He's jumping around, shooting me with the scoped rifle. Wow. I guess if you're lightweight enough, it's a pretty good strategy to jump like that. Also, that's what his radar looks like with whatever situation he's got. I didn't realize that there would be better kinds of radar out there because he can see the entire arena. I think. It's like centralized and then shows where on the map everything is. So my head radar may not be the best type of radar. Just to have radar? Nah, there's other options out there. Sorry, man, making a lot of noise today. Which is nice, I guess, if you know what you're doing. I don't know all of his parts. Okay, we got some gun arms again. I guess once I have my weapons figured out, I too can try different radars. Try that out. So this, RF, those are missiles. I don't know what this is. This is probably rockets of some kind. Get my tiny little arms. Tiny arms. Tiny arms. Well, I could try different head radars. Technically, I don't need radar for any of this. And this is a new part that I just got that has a different kind of radar. Is this the head I was thinking of? 2 antenna. I mean, it's hard to tell because I have the colors all one thing. Is an unlockable head in this game? I don't think so. It doesn't look like something that I designed a part off of in my game. But I don't think I even have that game with me here. It's probably in my file cabinet. What is this? What's in this folder? No, that's Doyonaki. That's The Gathering. Whoa! Okay. So they are dual lock-on missiles on these arms. It's infinite missiles with them being arm weapons. Great lock-on range with this targeting system, which is the best targeting system that you can get for a weapon, apparently. What about this? What about my laser cannon? Okay, it's another one of these things. Oh! It's not just another one of these things. It's a giant explosion one of these things. And I think it's a lot... lighter weight! What is his booster situation? I guess the core matters on how the boosters work too, because they attach in different places. It's just all very technical. A lot more technical than the game that I made. Than the tabletop version of something like this. Of course, that one's not... it doesn't have an adventure aspect, it's all arena. Which is, again, what the Armored Core games eventually became. I just feel like a tabletop arena is a lot more effective than a video game arena. With giant robots, specifically. Where did all of these emails come from? Wow, that was a bunch of emails. All right. I didn't look at my radar. All right, I got an XP. I guess I'll find out. I'm gonna guess landmines. This is AW, got missiles, AW, well, 33, I don't know that. Ooh, fancy looking arm there. RF. RF. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know, they look cool. Hope it's not a waste of time. Still really like the green gun or those whatever arms. I forgot. Could have been the RF arms. I don't know. Probably not. I feel like the RF arms were ones that I didn't like. The ones that I said was a bad combo. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I should write down the code so I know what all these numbers and things mean. Sir. Okay, pulse cannon. Oh, great, it's another one of these. And it's not even hitting him. And he got in too close. Man, I would have gotten hit by everything. I guess you gotta kind of look at what their build is and design what you're doing around also not getting hit by them. Do I need mobility? Can I get away from them without a ton of mobility? Okay, what does this do? It's a pulse cannon. It's about 300 damage. How about this? About the same damage. I'm still on the pulse cannon. Just a cannon. Just missiles. I think the Gatling gun, yeah, that Gatling gun arm thing, that's the thing that I was talking about that I liked. What is he using? That's a back weapon. Linear gun. And then he's got the double missiles too. So I know what the linear gun does. I don't need to try that myself. I didn't look at the radar. It's probably the same radar then as the one that I'm used to. Whatever. Did I get a new part? No. Alright, see, this guy is going to be really slow, doesn't have boosters, won't be able to get out of the way of things. So then you can make your build around that. You don't need a ton of mobility to fight him. You could use things where you, like, stop and the weapon comes out and gets him. So I got GN. Puts me overweight, though. This will make it easier. I don't know what those are. They look like missiles. What's that? AWS-62. Well, it's got the number / number. That could be missile stuff. Now I can try this too. Wow. Whoa, that's a big old boy. It looks like part of it's not attached to the other part. And because the guy's slow, if it keep going left. If it requires me to set it up and target him, that's fine. That works. 0 frames a second, but there's stuff going brighter and less bright. Okay, missile arms with a lot of missiles, by the way. What just happened? I can't see. The man's got Oh, I see. It hinges. Sir. Okay. The great targeting. Okay, I'm looking at my radar now. It is the same radar that I'm familiar with. This guy's got a really good targeting system, huh? But what now? Well, I need him to expend his ammo so I can see what I'm doing. I would stink at these fights. In reality, that's That's why I stopped playing Armored Core games. It's because I'm bad at them. What did it do? Did it do more than one thing, or did it just shoot that one? It pushes me. That's interesting. Dude's got a lot of missiles. Those are really hard to avoid. I weigh too much. I'd have to be much lighter weight. I have to do a lot of left and right strafing stuff. Probably with chicken legs. Sir! When are you gonna run out? Okay, it says it's a grenade launcher. Yes, yes it is. Does a bunch of damage, too. Oh, look at that. I can lock on twice with these. Deal some good damage. For having finally locked on. Alright. If you wanted rockets, sure. Had a good range targeting system range. Did he have one? Wait, he's... Oh, that track has boosters on it. Just the track that I was using doesn't. So yeah, so he can boost and hit me with his grenade launcher. Well, he can just straight move and shoot his grenade launcher with those tracks. Another special little thing that one of the parts can do is you still have mobility while using something that normally would cause you to stand still. Another thing to consider when making your build. Now, this guy's got those rocket arms. Alright, was that the last set of arms? No. There's these. These. And that's it. So I got 2 more sets of arms. And I've got this. So far, I haven't really found a back weapon that I'm, you know, keeping in mind and saying like, oh, this is a really good back weapon. You should use this one. Whatever. I'm looking at some of the strongest stuff, which apparently works better if you have treads. And some of the back stuff is just going to be utility at some point, I think. Okay, I've got laser cannon arm. Sir. And this is called the slug gun. It's another one of these things would be better with treads. What did it do? Shot a slug? Does it shoot slugs? Well, it's not very accurate. I like the power of these arms. 600 damage for hits. And I still have good mobility. So I can deal them a bunch of damage. I think one of them is actually missing. But what about this? If it actually hits, what does it do? So I'm not actually hitting. I hit. It doesn't deal a lot of damage. I'd say those arms are good for arena. The back weapon, not so much. Didn't do a lot of damage. Sometimes it didn't hit at all. And of course, without the track mobility. And he's got those rocket arms, which were very annoying. He's also got a chain gun, which I guess is on his back, and a laser cannon. You betcha. A swift boy with some laser weapons. Getting into the actual high ranking. Alright, these very heavy though. I think. These much heavier, but... Alright. This looks like another one that unfolds. But it's smaller, lighter weight. No, I'm gonna save it. Going to save it! I have not been saving often. Because it really doesn't make a difference. This is mostly just research on the parts themselves. Sort of a showcase as well. You know? In a way. If one was curious. What does this things do? Well, here's those things is what do. I can't wait for the utility stuff, though. I actually get to experiment with something and put something on that I don't know what it does and find out if it does. If it does anything at all, at all, at all, at all. Oh, good! Plasma cannon arms. Excuse me? All right. I unfold. What happened? It's a chain gun. It's an unfolding chain gun. That's nice, except I can't move while I do it. That's its downside for right now. This thing, though, wow! I think the last hit took him from 1300 to 0. When they hit, they're strong. Here I am trying to aim at them. Yeah, see, I was like, what did that do? I don't know what that did. And then I look at the name of it, I'm like, oh, chain gun. Yeah. Alright, so, you know, mobility-wise, not so much, but power for the chain gun, pretty good. And the gun arms also strong, although I wouldn't prefer to use them over the, Oh, a new part! A new gun, even. Good, because I was done with all of the weapons, and I needed a new weapon to try. Which means I gotta put arms back on. And I can have those lightweight, good arms on. So I'm not weighing my legs down too much. Why did I back out? Every time. Got your machine gun. I guess that's technically an assault rifle. That's why I liked it. Got your HG, your RF, HG again, B2, Z, your XPs, your XC, your RF, the really good one, XF, HG, and now a PB. Peanut butter. All right, all right. This is a M70. It starts in an up position. Not sure why. Suppose I'll find out. Since I unlocked something, I do want to keep that. How do I turn off the save when I save? I don't want those to show up. I don't want that to tell me what I've done. I saw someone playing something yesterday and that thing showed up and I'm like, ah, I know what they're using. I shouldn't be able to know, not have to know. I shouldn't be able to know that they're using something like this to play games. And no one should know that I'm doing it. Okay. It's a grenade launcher. That was unexpected. And this is a rocket. Which, it's just a straight rocket. So there's no aiming. Does 300 damage on hit. So no aiming, straight rocket, 300 damage. If I have the auto anti-rocket thing, would it automatically fire that rocket? Grenade launcher. 300 damage. Very good target range for a grenade launcher, though. Although it's very slow, so I'd have to get in pretty close. Huge explosion, lots of light, lots of flashing lights. Let me put some space between these flashing lights. Make it not so consistently rhythmic. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Not a fan of the grenade launcher thing. Too slow. Luckily, this guy was moving very slow for me to actually hit him, but if I had to do it in an actual fight, nah. It's not gonna work. And then the straight missile thing, I'm curious about the auto launcher, like if that would work with that thing. I don't really have the auto launcher on, do I? Fire Crest. Ah. You see, that's a familiar looking mech when you have the tiny arms but the chicken legs. I was wondering if there was a way to make that not look ridiculous. All right, well, so far it looks like I found my weapon of choice. Kind of heavy, but not the heaviest. Now I'm just looking at back weapons. This one doesn't have a lock on. I'm assuming that this also doesn't have a lock on. This one's a different type, so S1 or S100. Let me see if I even have this equipped. I don't. So I'm going to equip that, and that's pretty much all of my parts. What was the last part here? Adds missile indicator to radar. Decreases energy damage. Increases energy weapon recharge. Yeah, so I'd be able to equip one more thing like that. So, I don't know. I don't see the need. Right now, I'm just waiting to unlock more stuff while I try out back weapons. And then I'll try out the radars. Or the non-combat back assemblies. Got that person down the street. The other side of town, right? Oh, it's another just straight fire. And my auto thing isn't working on anti-missiles. Because he's shooting missiles at me, right? Yeah, that's not gonna hit him. Yeah, not dealing with that. What are you gonna do? You don't think I can aim at you while you're jumping around? You don't know how much time I've spent into finding out what's best. He is jumping out of my range, though. Which is funny. Now I could be able to hit me if you just spend all your time in the air. I can still hit you. Whoops, didn't mean to fly. This kind of thing would not go down if I didn't have infinite energy. You can't just use your boosters forever. They're short burst types of situations. What? I'm looking directly at my phone while you're doing things. See what just dropped? Walmart. Yo. How am I getting a Walmart notification? That doesn't make any sense. That wasn't even an email. That was just a notification from Walmart to my phone. How did that happen? I'm not even logged into Walmart. Yeah, it was a Walmart app notification. Oh, did Tears of the Kingdom just drop? Really? You don't think I know? You don't think I know that Tears of the Kingdom just dropped? Okay, excuse me, but notifications for events and specials is turned off already. That wasn't a notification. That was a personal message. How do I turn off messages without losing the ability to see? No, I didn't click on that. I clicked on close. Marketing emails. It's already off. Marketing mail. I mean, I guess that's off. Information sharing, off. Already. Personalized experience and store purchases, off already. So all of that stuff is off. How did... Order updates on. Account and receipts on. Pharmacy order status on. Promotions, events and specials off. And yet I gotta promote a special message. Why? How? How did I get this? How do I not get this? How do you not send me a message through your app bothering me during the day while I'm not even using the app? I have to sign out. I guess I just sign out. I don't know. Just don't be logged in. Thanks. Now, if I want to ever log back in, I'll have no idea how. It's one of those things where the person developing the app is like, you know what? We included these options to turn off certain types of ways that we can communicate with them. And people tend to turn those off. Maybe we should just get rid of those options so that they're always on. And then he gets a promotion. And then App Guy, which is the character I'm thinking of, or Update Guy, gets a promotion because he suggested something as dumb as that, and they decided to do it. I can't do that. Can I lift my chair with one leg? No. I shouldn't have tried. And it's the same thing. So, look, I was a Sprint customer. Sorry, I have to do this. I have to say this. I was a Sprint customer. Sprint was good. I continued to be a Sprint customer because Sprint was working. It's another one of these rocket situations. I thought this was not a rocket. He's very quick for having tracks, huh? Sir? Really upsetting me. What if I too just keep moving, huh? But I want to see how much damage this does. There. How much damage was that? 100? Not enough to warrant using it, I guess. Whoa. There we go. Anyway, so I had this phone playing with Sprint before 1080p video streaming was really a thing. And I had unlimited data, and I could stream 4G a 1080p video from my phone, the same price that, like today is like, oh, this is your trash plan. This is your cheapest plan that doesn't do 1080. It has standard definition streaming on your device. Your tiny little device. Wouldn't it be great if you could not read anything? Like if you were watching this, you would not be able to read the Raven's Nest on your phone thing because it would be standard definition and that even that text would be too small. You wouldn't be able to read the word acquired there watching this on your phone because the standard definition, it's just bad. You need at least 720, and it's a big jump between the highest standard definition and the lowest high definition. Big jump. So they weren't even gonna... They were never gonna charge me anything for streaming unlimited high definition video. On my normal plan. All of the phones on my plan could do that. But then... And it wasn't a merger. And then T-Mobile bought Sprint for whatever reason. I'm guessing because they wanted their customers. Because their customers are loyal. Because they provide a good service to their customers. Or did. And then T-Mobile's like, hey, we don't have that plan. You can keep the plan that you're on for a while. But if you want to reduce your bill, because now your bill's kind of high compared to a lot of this other stuff, and and you need 5G and all that stuff. Like, oh hey, what's up? Caught me ranting. I was just airing my frustrations with T-Mobile, and I was getting to the point that when I pay my bill on T-Mobile, all I want is an email that says that I paid my bill. That's it. But they require that you also receive a text from them. I must have a text. I cannot turn that off. And I feel like that used to be an option because I didn't used to get text from them every time I paid my bill. And that they're like, well, this was an option that, people could not receive a text. So what if we remove that option because people don't want to receive texts and we want them to receive text? Okay, I don't know what's on my back, but I can't use it. Okay, sir, I don't know why my boosters weren't working. Maybe because you were hitting me. What is this game? This is Armored Core for the PlayStation 1. Project Phantasma, so it's the second in the series. The very second Armored Core game. And again, Armored Core, the first game was in 1997. And I'm not sure when Miyazaki was pulled off of whatever he was doing with From Software and asked to work on Demon's Souls, and thus became a game director. But he was doing some work on some of these games, some of the Armored Core games. Maybe the first one was also something that he was doing. These games, this one especially because I've spent more time on it, very fascinating how much each... I need this guy to run out of ammo. Excuse me. How much each little part affects every other part on your giant robot. Also, I've got this box on my back, and I don't know what it does, but I'm starting to formulate some kind of theory. FIFA! Wow. I haven't played a racing game in a long time. Wait, FIFA. Is that soccer? Or football? Soccer? I don't know why I thought racing game. Football, yeah. Just trying to think. I don't think I've ever played a modern football game. I've played Sega football games and am very bad at them, I guess. I've got a Sega football game on the channel that I did recently. I think maybe I got the first goal and then just could not get any others. All right, so my theory of whatever I put on my back is that it stores extra rockets for whatever weapon you're using rockets on, or because I'm using an energy weapon, it stores extra machine gun ammo. But it looked a lot like an ammo crate that I just put on my back. Right? Kind of an ammo crate. If you want to start, I recommend FIFA 15 and 17. They are the easiest to learn. I used to play soccer in elementary school with the kids that didn't like me. My brother got his leg kicked. He was going for the ball, and one of the other kids on the other team went up to also kick the ball, but he kicked hard enough and missed the ball that he kicked my brother's shin and broke his shin. And he had a cast on his leg for, I think it was 6 months. Didn't stop me from playing, though, hearing that story. But I was the best goalie any of us kids had ever known. And I did not like being the goalie. I was also very fast, and I really liked being out on the field. And that's what I wanted to do. But they were like, no, you got to be on goalie. And it wasn't because they didn't want me playing, you know, out in the field. It's because no one else could do it. And I was like, no. I really want to run around. I like playing out in the field and running. And I like these rockets, too. Look at that. 3. Boom, boom, boom. Were they actually hitting him, though? Yes, and dealing a bunch of damage. Wait, can I lock on more than 3? They're automatically firing because of my... Oh. Because I have that automatic rocket thing. Well, that's fine and all, I guess. But I thought it was going to be automatic response. I also play football in real life. I play for an academy in Romania. What? Wow. The day that I had decided I was not going to be the goalie, and they were arguing with me and saying, no, you got to be the goalie. No one, basically because no one else could do it. I just said no. I'm going to be out in the field, and we did not have a goalie, and we won. And that was like vindication for me that I was better out in the field than I was being a goalie, and they should recognize me as that. And then years later in high school, what was it? Grade? Man, I don't remember. Sometime in high school, probably early on, not the later years, so not, at least not the last 2 years in high school. We were playing, I guess, street hockey, because it wasn't an ice rink. Actually, no, it wasn't street hockey because you would still have rollerblades. It was just like, it was in the gym, stick hockey type of game. I don't know what that's called. But anyway, again, they were like, hey, you're the best goalie. We need you on goal. And I said, no, I'm not doing that. I hate just sitting back there and doing nothing for a long time. I want to get out there. I want to run. So, again, we didn't have a goal and we won. I think that time, like, the other team didn't even score at all. But then we come to me playing, like, backyard in high school, not later on, but I still played backyard American football after high school. But during high school, gym class, playing American football in the practice field, and I was not good at it at all. I just wanted to have fun. And this one kid... Okay, these are going to auto-shoot again, so it's another missile situation. That shoots a lot of missiles, but they're not going to hit. Center back and sometimes fullback depends on the formation. Well, I don't know what position it would be for football, soccer, but I wasn't one that would shoot for, I don't actually kick for the goal. I get the ball past the line and then pass it to someone else. So there's this one kid, we're playing this backyard or this practice field football game in gym class, American football game, and he was running at me and I was on D and he's just running at me and I'm thinking, all right, which way is he going to go? I got to predict this. He's going to go left or he's going to go right, and I'm going to tackle him because he is not, he's not giving me a wide berth. He did not go either direction. He went straight through me. He ran into me with his shoulder in his face, knocked me down, and then went flying over me in a roll. And while he was doing that, somebody on my team grabbed at him, grabbed his shirt, ripped his shirt, and he rolled all the way over me with his shirt ripping and then continued to run for the goal. Got a touchdown. And I was laid out on the ground, and when I stood up, there was like a red imprint of his head on my chest where he ran into me. And that's what happens when you don't really play by any rules. Speaking of playing by rules, after high school, I used to go running on the track at the high school. Sometime at night when they were open to the public. They don't open to the public anymore. And I saw these guys out there, at least one of them that I knew, and they were all playing backyard football at night. And I was like, hey, man, can I join? And they're like, yeah, we got a position for you. And I joined, and I didn't know the rules. I just want to say, didn't care for the rules when I was playing in high school. We were just playing for fun. It wasn't an official position on anything. It wasn't something that I was doing. I was a band kid. I was just athletic. If anything, I would have gone for track because I was a fast runner. Not like fast run, but I was, I was fast. And I just asked. I said, "Hey," because I was on offense, but I knew that the plan was not that the ball was going to come to me. And I was in the position where I was supposed to defend the quarterback. And I just asked the guys, I said, hey, as soon as you say hike, can I just lay that guy out? And they said, yes. I was like, okay. And he said hike, and I ran into the guy, lifted him into the air, and slammed him on the ground. And then everyone stopped because I could hear someone say, whoop, Jackson's down. And everyone stopped and turned to me and started laughing. I was like, what? They said, you can't do that. It's like, but he said so. It's like, yeah, but I didn't think you would. You were ringer or center offensive. Ringer sounds right. Center offensive, middle field if you go through the defense and pass. Yeah. That's what I was really good at. Just like getting through there and then giving it to somebody to shoot. Ooh. This is a tough guy. Do I have any more things to try? I wasn't really a fan of this. Didn't hit very much. I don't know what this is. It might not be anything at all. And then I got this, whatever that is. These look like ammo crates. Extra ammo, maybe. Those are rockets. I think I'm done with all the pack weapons. I know what all the rest of this stuff is. This one, however, has an antenna on it. I wonder if this is some kind of automatic thing. None of the letters say anything about it being automatic that I can tell, because they're not much different from that. Just strong. Oh well. Now, I need to see. This is some kind of radar situation. Yeah. I wonder if it's a good radar. I think I could do a lighter weight core now. What is this core? 13? I need... Oh, that one's... Is that the starter core? No, that's the one you start with. So that one's lightweight and good energy. Wow, that puts my legs pretty heavy too. A lot of weight on my legs. That one looks really good. Wait, it's that, then that. Is that the starter? I don't know. It just looks like this is the starter because that's the one, you know, it's got the point on the front. That's the one that's on the cover of the games, early games. I purchased 3 of them, so I guess you got the heavy one and then the lightweight, good energy one. Means I can look for... Can't do those. Those look familiar, though. Well... No. 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 That's just nothing. I don't want to do tracks. I can't do my favorite legs for this. Can't do any of the chicken legs either. I got lightweight arms. I got lightweight core. I could do my heavy legs. Or heavier legs. What are these weigh? What's the situation here? They're not going to weigh down my core, but it gives me 6,100. What am I looking at? Armor points, then? What kind of situation there? That's 7,000. I mean, those have more mobility. So really do need mobility. Not too much, though. I don't want my boosters to fling me into the air right away. Alright, I'm gonna try these. Oh, I didn't think about putting my sword back on, but I'm not using my sword in my arena because they don't get that close to me. I just want my chicken legs. What's wrong with that? I don't even want the chicken legs like that much. I want the quad legs. But I guess having anything on my back is too heavy to do that. But if this little antenna thing that I have doesn't do enough... Oh, Miss Sleepy P is on... she's live on Twitch. What's she playing? Twilight Princess. Okay. Whoa! Hey, sir. No. Sorry, I'm distracted by the radar. It's a clock now. It's not a stationary clock. Okay, whatever. I just don't like the flashing lights while I'm trying to look at how this works. I need to see if it's giving me the full arena or if it's still proximity. Where's he at? Okay, it's not giving me the full arena. And it does rotate, so I'm not sure if that's quite the radar I'm looking for. Okay, sir, in your missiles, chill, chill out, chill out, chill out, chill, 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 stop, stop, chill. Cut it. Here, I'll just go up for a second. How did I aim down? I wasn't doing that. You lie to me. There it is. Can't hit me now, can you? Did he just shoot a sword at me? What is that? It's not a weapon I have. No! That! What is that? I like it. I'm gonna check the replay and see what he was doing. Also, hey, tomorrow, the video that I've been editing, it's a very difficult edit. I want that radar. It's a very difficult kind of edit. I'm editing Hogwarts Legacy into a kind of movie, and because it's a video game, obviously there are some things that aren't going to translate well. The first video that comes out tomorrow, I forgot to turn off the music in the game so that I can add the music in later. And so the music's kind of choppy, and obviously you can tell where all the edits are because of that. And then the second one, when I remembered to turn the music off, when I was listening to it while editing, I was thinking, you know what? I kind of don't want to add the music back in. What was that? That's a sword that he's got that shoots a blade. I need that sword. That! Oh, that's so good. Sorry, I didn't mean to use so as a unit of measurement. But that is good. So the game has, or the videos are going to have slight issues, but it's not about whether or not the music's there or if the cuts are smooth or not. There is a story that I am telling that the game is telling differently. Or I'm manipulating the story with my edits. What is that? New arm guns. You're gonna make me switch back to my other legs and such. Just to get these arm guns to try. Alright. Because if they're too heavy... Did you catch the name of those arm guns? It was these. They're not too heavy. Unequipped, right? Yeah. Oh. Why did I back out? I need to take a look at a different radar. Well, I hope they are not terrible. Never know. I hope people enjoyed the Hogwarts Legacy video that I've been doing. Takes a lot of work. I even had to start a playthrough where I play ahead of what I'm recording so that I know what to record so that I don't miss anything, and then I also include the things that fit the narrative that I'm building. I can talk more about it after the first episode is out. Okay. Grenade launcher arms, I see. Also, it's the same radar. Why is it just the same radar? Is he's using a grenade launcher. Is he using the same arms as me? If so, he's only got 20 of those. They're very slow, and I missed. I can't see! I hit him. What was that? Okay, so he's at 4,000. That last hit did 1,500 damage. I guess that was more of a direct hit. And then Sunday will be episode 2. They're taking me a very long time. No, he's using a back cannon for that. Which I think has more ammunition. So 2 radars, not great. Didn't like the new arms either. That's a lot of cash for winning. 52,000. I'm only in place 17. It's got a fancy weapon. All right, go back to regular arms. These. Why? I don't think I have that weapon that guy's using. Do I? I don't? Huh. I know it's not this. This is kind of a stabby one. This is what you start with. It's a slash, but I'm wondering now if this one shoots or if I just haven't unlocked it. Oh, right, back weapon. To look at different radar. That one didn't do anything different. This might be radar since it starts with R. I think I equipped it before without knowing that there were radars that you can put on the back that just have different looks. Or rather that I wasn't paying attention to the radar and how different it might have been. So I went into this week just thinking that all the radars were just radar and that was it. You just had different options. Well, this one's just regular radar then. Oh. Wait. Nope. I have not unlocked the shooting sword. Which I think he's using as well. He was trying to sword me as I was getting closer. Ah! Oh wait, 200 ammo. That thing was an ammo box. It gave me 100 extra ammo. I'm just now remembering that I looked over and I saw 300 and I thought that was normal. For this weapon, but no, it's not. So that big green thing that sat on my back, that was this thing could even increase my energy output or my energy damage on my weapon or cooldown or, you know, booster power. No idea. There's a bunch of things it could do. Hey, my weather app wasn't updating. It said it was raining outside, but it's not. It's 80 degrees outside. Slick! Uh-huh. If you want to call yourself that. So if I don't have it, I'm not equipping a sword right now. This is another thing. Still looks like radar. Not sure what the difference is. Maybe my head's radar overrides it a bit. And so I have that good radar and nothing else really matters. Maybe. Been going a little long today, but I wanted to get through the arena. And I could if I stopped experimenting. I want to find that really good looking radar. And then maximize my build based on the things that I like using. Also want to unlock that shooty sword. The long-range sword. It shoots a blast. It shoots a wave, sorry. Still basic radar. I just got hit by all of that. Sent me into the air. You and your grenade launcher. Think it's funny? It's kind of funny. I'm not even escaping the blast. I can see myself. I can see the little damage thing underneath my hit marker. It's like, you got a hit, you got a hit, you got a hit, you got damaged. This gun, though, top tier gun. Boom! Let's get hit by them all. Okay. It's a radar. Sure is. Oh, right. It only weighs 700. It's the lightest weight core, got the lightest weight arms. The head is very heavy. I don't think the radar in the head is really... It didn't seem that good, so not much better than this one. That one's 185. That one's 145. And then that one is 146. How is this 145? It's the silliest looking one, too. I don't really care for it. I'll just switch back to this. If that's the case, can I do... the legs I want? Although... I don't strafe as well with the quads. No. That stinks. Can't do quads. Can't do chicken legs. $23, $27. I don't have a lot of options, that's for sure. I'm gonna try out these 23 weights and see if they're any better. Mobility. I need to move. I need to strafe fast. So I want those chicken legs. If I have the lightest weight core, the lightest weight arms. I am technically doubling up on the radar. That I don't need to do. I just want to know if one radar is better than the other. The little clock looking one wasn't really that great. All right, Mr. Psychotic. I guess it'd be Psychotic? All right, Mr. Psychotic. You know, you don't look like a tick. Ticks are red. You're blue. Ah, it's that radar again. Ow. I am faster. Though I'm still getting hit by the grenades. Is there a way to stay out of his grenade range? No. I would be destroyed by now. I think. Although I'm not getting hit by the full blast. I think it also calculates whether or not you're in the middle of it or if you're on the edge of it. Maybe I don't have that radar unlocked. Maybe I'm supposed to get it from a mission. This is what a good guide would tell you. What each thing does. Where's that shadow coming from? Shadow's coming from my mic. There's just like this little shadow on me right here. Bothering me every time I look over. Ooh, fancy color scheme. You know what? You have inspired me. I'm stealing your color scheme. Kind of. How do I... There it is. That would be the wrong color. I only have one thing that's red? Okay. What are the details that I'm changing? Those things? It's not too bad. Tell you what, details are going to be red. No, details are going to be black. I'm going to find this thing. Joint color, also black. Base color. That. That's what I'm looking for. Bit lighter. Nope. Make it a darker red. I'll go to optional color. Make that the silver. Yes! Inspiration complete. I like it better now. Nobody wants to thank me for climbing the ranks of the arena? They know I'm cheating. There's no thanks for cheaters. How else am I going to get through the arena? Skill? I don't have skill. See, I've taken your color scheme and applied it. Well, I mean, I've tweaked my color scheme to kind of look like your color scheme, but I made it look good. I didn't speak that very well, but it's true. I still did the thing. I made it look good. You know what the difference is between you and me? I make this look good. Ah! Sorry. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Change my radar. I changed my colors, didn't change my radar. Ow. These jumpers. Where'd he go? Whoops. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Cool. Oh, really? It interrupts my boosters when I get hit by a rocket, so there's not a whole lot I could do. Get off my back! I don't need a back rub right now. I need a neck rub. That's different. Okay, now he's just going overboard. You cannot stay up in the air as long as I can. We're even. We're even. There he is. Stop it. No! Question, sir. Did you run out of missiles? I hope so. That way I can move again. Well, now you're dead. Don't like that fight. Don't like someone whose missiles always hit you. If you're bad at the game like me. But I looked cool doing it. No new part? Fine. Speaking of new part. I mean, this looks like the most basic radar that you can get. I'll try it out, but I just don't... I don't know. Nothing so far has seemed to be the thing that I'm looking for. And it can't be for sale either until I go do missions, which... I'm not doing missions. The only way I'll do missions is if I can get radar that tells me where mines are on the ground. Or if I see what that mission's supposed to lead me to. But this is the last Armored Core stream. until PS2. Oh, no! Our radar is no better, no different. So far, I've just seen the ability to have the 2 different radars. Sir, 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 sir! Calm down with your grenades, sir. I can't target from that distance? But he can target from that distance, okay. Wait, why am I still flying? I'm not trying to fly. Looks like a pumpkin. Don't it look like a pumpkin? What would it be like if I couldn't boost? I mean, I'd get destroyed, I guess. I would want a quick boost burst to get out of the way of missiles, but that doesn't seem to work. Wow, look at that turn. And his radar, which is much better than mine. Maybe... Now, hear me out. Maybe the opponent just has a different radar. One that I can't have. Rabid! Uh-huh. Have I looked at all of their radars to see if they all have the same radar? No. But it could be the explanation. Alright, in that, I guess some of these could be about the range. But it doesn't look like any of these back weapons actually are something that I would want or need. Extra ammo, that kind of thing would be good if I didn't have infinite ammo, but wow, they weigh a lot to do that. So I'll go with no equipment so that I can switch my legs. Where are the chicken legs at? I'm gonna go with strafing ability if I need to. Can't do those. Can do those. Can also do those. Which do what? They move faster. Can't. Can do those. I don't think they move necessarily faster, though. They got some big feet. I got Sonic the Hedgehog feet over here. Wait, I can't do those? I thought it just said that I could. Well, whatever. But I could have my quads. Boosters only make me fly, so I'm going to try out how the strafing works on this first. And if that's no good, then I'll do the chicken legs that it let me equip with this weight. Dum dum dum. Oh, and tonight, actually, I don't know if they canceled or not. Sometimes they got to cancel because of other plans. But tonight, if it is indeed Friday night, and it is, press start to continue doing another live stream Friday nights. Sir, I'll get with you in a minute. Oh, he snagged a physical copy of Tears of the Kingdom and a box collection. They may be doing that tonight. Alright, back to the game that I'm getting blasted away in. That I should have been paying attention to. This strafing seems to be a little bit slower than the boost strafing. But much faster than walk strafing. And see, this is what it's used for, right here. I don't have to use boost. I don't have to use a bunch of energy to do this. I would just do this. Okay, well, I ended up going fast enough that I faced their front. Yeah, that's why I like these legs, especially for arenas. I can just loop people. If they don't do Tears of the Kingdom, they might be continuing their little Elden Ring nonsense two-person journey thing that they're doing. You know, with Tim and Juan. I don't know if Cody's joining or anything. Or third option, which I don't know what that is. Okay, I'm going to contrast this. I'm going to see what the legs are like. Because what if I like the chicken legs better for this? What then? I guess I'd hate myself. I'm not saying that my build is the best build. It's just the one that I'm more comfortable with. Every build that you see in the arena is viable in some way. Except for that one guy that was too slow to do anything. Okay. Uh-huh. 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 Where's he at? He's not on my radar anymore. He's actually too far away from my head radar, so having additional radar may actually do something. Why am I flying? Every time he hits me with a rocket, I think I take off into the air. Okay, well, he's out of ammo on those. No, he's not. He just wasn't facing me. Tell you what, this gun, though. Darn it! No, I like the quads better. They seem to be more effective. I don't have to worry about my boost getting interrupted and then just getting hit by the next thing because I'm just regular moving. Plus, again, I mean, if I didn't have infinite energy, the boost wouldn't last that long. So the quad legs, superior choice. That's a lot of money. What is that? Special parts obtained? Yeah, but what is it? Okay. I'm in the top 10. You know what? That's good enough for me. My neck hurts. I'm going to see what this part is. What it might be, I guess. It would be at the end. They always put them at the end. It wasn't at the end. This was it, though. RZ. FW2. I have no idea. And it's too heavy, so... I don't know. I guess I don't need boosters. Would they auto-equip boosters for me with this build? I think they would. I can try out by putting on lighter weight boosters. Got some that are 162. It's as light a booster as I can get. I don't think that's going to be enough. It was light enough. There you go. My boosters were weighing me down, man. Why are you weighing me down, man? Don't weigh me down. Top 10. Gives me Insectron nostalgia. I need one of those things that hoists your body by your neck and kind of like separates your spine a bit. What I've got is between the parts of my spine and my neck. It's hollow on the inside, so there's bone spurs, and what it does is instead of like sitting in this position where it can rock back and forth, it like catches a bit and won't get over. It won't become free rotation. And while it does that, it's also pushing on nerves. So that causes a bunch of pain whenever I do something that pulls on the muscles and needs that movement. It's just pushing on nerves instead. That is the best way that I can explain it, and that's not even quite true, or quite accurate, sorry. Well, I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what it's doing. I don't think it increased the damage of my weapon. I can't switch to it, so it's not a weapon. I'm just getting hit by a ton of rockets. It's a timing game. Dodge the rockets so that you can continue to move. But don't fly. At least I'm not resource balancing. Guy has a ton of health. My radar is different though. Oh, it's a radar! You know, it's a fun looking radar. I wonder if it's got a really good distance too. It must have a good distance because they're very close to me in the radar, even when they're not that close to me. Well, if that's a radar, I can go with a lighter weight head that is not You know. Sorry, a lighter weight head that doesn't have its own radar in it. He's using the throwing laser sword. The projectile sword. That is a really good radar. I like that. Thank you for giving me that thing here at the end of me playing this game. Because at least now, as far as I know, without the sword, because I don't know how much that weighs, I have a build. And I got a bunch of money. Yeah, I don't want to fight this guy. Not right now, anyway. Or ever. Okay, 185. Got a 133. You know, it's lighter weight already. I'll just equip it. $122, the starter head. Yeah, so the 122, the lightest weight head, kind of looks like Master Chief. What did I do that for? I wanted to look at... Ooh... I can't do much else. The gun weighs a bunch. For as good as this gun is, I have to make a bunch of different choices that I'm not happy with in order to have it. So there you go. There's my build. My official... This is what my goal would be. This is what I'm trying to achieve when I make this build. Or play this game, I mean. The last thing that I'm going to do is show you the emblem editor to maybe express how frustrated I am with it. I didn't build my emblem quite the way that I wanted to. You know, it looks a mess, basically. So here's what I'm going to do. R2, L2 moves left and right on the colors. This is erase, not black. This is black. So I'm going to go here to erase. Did I say L2, R2? Yeah, for changing colors. This is L1, R1. I'm going to use this fill box. And there's my biggest frustration, to erase all of this. Just like that. And how you can tell it's an erase is because over here you can see this is a transparent box, and I can see this little thing behind it. You might be able to see the grid behind it. I don't know, hard to tell. But you can see this. And obviously I didn't cover it up because that's an erase. But this one would create a black fill box. See? But I'm putting that there. There. The erases. So what I want to do with this, I won't be able to see it like that. I gotta start with red. I want to find the center. 'Cause that opens the circle up. Wasn't quite the center. Whoops. That was a lot closer to the center, but it was one square down and to the left, but that's fine. So I'm going to create a circle first. Is there a fill circle, I wonder? No, there's no fill circle, but can do this thing. The paint, this is your paint bucket. Just drops the paint in. So there's that. There's also the line tool here, which I would use to one block over, find that center there. And there's my frustration, is just trying to get that one block over. Do it like that. Sometimes it goes too far. Oh. This is how I did my emblem in the first game. Although, again, I'm remembering that it's not quite centered, so this isn't going to look right. But it's going to be real small. You're not going to be able to tell. And then start here. Now this is the hardest part, from what I can remember. Need to find... Maybe there's not... Oh, there. So that's uniformed, but it's too far out. Well, here, this is how I'm going to do this. So, find the straight line here. It's going to give me slight cross section. I put that too far. So this is how I find the center. Right there. So that's the center. That's not right. I put that in the wrong spot. That's where I put it. So it's one more over. There we go. One above that. Be one below this. It's two below. I want to go... There. Something's wrong with the bottom one, and I don't know what. Just one block over. It's not that side. Stop. One, and then one more. I don't know, I guess that's fine. Let's do it. Put it in. Maybe the whole spike is too thin. I think maybe I should connect it to this instead. Said maybe. I don't know, I guess it works. Line tool, not the best way to do what I'm trying to do. Difficult stuff, I tell ya. Still finds the center. And I need to put it... 1, 2... Right there. Ah! I'll try to do a fill tool on that then. Yeah. Yet. Yes, someone with a computer designed these things for those NPCs, and they look amazing. The one time it doesn't move twice on accident. Well, now it's also moving 3 times. Easily do this with the pin too. Because the pin is a single dot. Wherever you're at. Now finding the center of at least this, which is right here. I need black, yeah, circle. It's gonna look a lot better than the one that I made previously. Is that the center? Yeah. Need it slightly smaller. That's 1 smaller. Well, how am I supposed to fix that? Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't need that one smaller. I didn't think about how it's all supposed to be outlined in black too. But I think the part that it sits on is in black. The detail part. Okay. So another thing that I do for this... Whoop! Sorry, I need line tool. It's down the center. There is... this little shape. Is that right? That doesn't look right. Why is it off center like that? It's fine. Leave it alone. And I'm not going to do the little spikes, apparently. Just one. There we go. Yep. Uh-huh. There it is. Then I want to struggle again. There we go. Yeah, just one. That didn't work. Something about that was wrong. Okay. I don't know what part was wrong, though. It's got to be this side. Does that look right? Does that look even? Although the red part looks wrong too. Maybe that's what it was. Eh. Yeah, it does look strange that way. I don't know what's going on here. Which only happened there. It is off by just a little bit. Because remember I said it was down and to the left, so I'm wondering if the right side is just like a pixel longer and the top would be a pixel longer, but it doesn't actually look like it's a pixel longer on the top, just on the right. Oh. Well, anyway. Why doesn't that work? Well, because it's very difficult to do it there. It's down one. Isn't this the way it was originally? And then I filled it with red for no reason? No, that doesn't make sense. Got us surrounded. Okay. As if my neck wasn't hurting enough already. Well, all of that was wrong. I don't know how I did that. How did I mess that up? And it only lets me undo once. Why am I in box? Oh, I don't need to... Hold on. So I was accidentally erasing instead of making lines. Not that I'll be able to tell the difference, but, you know, like, there's lines that are made. Well, that was wrong. Cover some stuff just to be sure. So was this all erased? Rather than made with proper lines? Actual black? The world will never know. sure it's fine now. Okay. Get in there. Stop going twice over. There we go. Ta-da. So I have a logo. And this is like the opposite logo. It's another logo, but that's created because it's part of my story. My 3-part epic story. And then this in the story is just the opposite symbol that's used. And I ended up using the other one, the colors with the green and gold or the green and yellow. I used that one as my actual... Yeah, that looks much better. Although it doesn't have the black outline now. I used that one as my logo for my whole everything. My organization, for Finkelmus Comics, for brand recognition, I needed some kind of logo, and that one was used a lot in the saga, so I was like, it's going to be that. Look at the difference! When I actually spend some time and effort on it. The old messy one to the actual look of what it's supposed to be, except that it's missing the middle, the middle points, the extra points, because they all have the same amount of points. So as you can see, this one's got these little yellow ones here too that come out. So the main green ones are all around it, and then of course those little ones. So I kind of mixed it up because these ones are solid, and that one I put the black inside. It's the simplified version. And I did that one for the first Armored Core game. Spent a lot of time making it before I even played the game for the stream. And now I am over 3 hours into the stream. So that's the last thing that I was doing. It's becoming frustrated with that. Thank you for joining me, if you did. Stay safe out there, Commonwealth. If I stream next week, it will be Army Men. There may only be one Army Men game. It could take me all week to get through it. I don't know. I may not play it all week, but I also need to make thumbnails. I want to make another random games thumbnail. I just feel like occasionally updating the thumbnail for random games. I want to make a Battle Tanks thumbnail. And then I got to make thumbnails for... Is it Digimon World 2? And whatever was coming after that. Something that's in the Dino Crisis. Things like that. Whatever PS1 games that are next on the list, I need to make thumbnails for. I don't feel like putting... Even though I'm probably only going to play Battle Tanks once, I don't feel like using that as a random games thumbnail, even though I am going to be making a new thumbnail for that. I don't have any official ideas for what to do with it. The first one was just me sitting in front of a TV, but I've created since then a cartoon version of me that's going to be the official cartoon version of me that I would use for thumbnails. And it's the one that's on this thumbnail. But that sort of look, that's not... I mean, it's a little mixture of old and new. Cartoon Me. The drawing streams, or the drawing with viewers streams, that has the Cartoon Me on it. And then on an arcade box that had a TV connected to it to the top so that other people coming by could see the game that I would personally be blocking. I even put some art on the arcade box, but then I covered it up by drawing me in front of it. But again, I would have a Cartoon Me represented now. So those were the two ideas that I had for random games. I don't know what I'm going to do for the next one, but I got to figure something out, and I got to do it this weekend, or if I don't get to that this weekend, then I won't be streaming next week. I'll just be making thumbnails. I might stream making thumbnails, but I get a lot more done, and I do a lot better work when I'm not being watched. And because I can take my time. And I need to take my time. And if I didn't say it already, and I'm sure I did, stay safe out there, Commonwealth. Don't let me forget. I want this soundtrack.